All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And also peace and safety to the ICAM that spread across the four corners of the world that's pushing out this truth with all diligence and putting their lives on the line to do so. I'm the brother Karat is out here out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. Back at you with the another news update. Because we are, the prophets are, the true news breakers, true speakers, and so on. All right. So as you can see on your screen, it says breaking: the CDC has issued a travel warning for travelers headed to China due to a mosquito-borne viral outbreak. All right, and who knows, what's going to take place, from this, but it's a strong possibility that another pestilence, could be happening. All right. Also, it was another, I forget exactly what it is. I have to look back into it. But New York, I believe it was like 50 or 60 people, was getting sick, from a disease. Matter of fact, let me search chat. So like it. It says there is a Legionnaire's disease outbreak ongoing in Central Harlem, New York City, which has escalated significantly since late July. As of August 5th through 6th, 2025, the outbreak has sickened at least 67 people and caused 3 deaths. You see, it says Legionnaire's disease is a severe form of pneumonia caused by inhaling aerosolized water droplets contaminated with Legionella bacteria commonly found in warm, stagnant water systems like cooling towers. You see? So really, there's no, if you get it, it's hard to avoid, not getting it. All right? So this is, and there's many more, outbreaks and, diseases that on a daily basis that, that don't even be spoke of, man. All right? And this is just one of many. Why? Because the prophecy in the Bible says, what's to come in the latter days. Okay? So from there, I had a precept pulled up. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 49. It says, I will send plagues upon the widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death. You see, so the Lord is sending, plagues to destroy houses, man. Just as we've seen, 2019, latter 2019, 2020, with the C-19, man. A lot of houses, and people were destroyed from that, which a lot of data, was, captured by Esau. A lot of, like I spoke before, a lot of deaths, and so on and so forth, and it's going to be more, and you got to ask yourself, why are these things happening? Why? Because the Lord spoke of it, just as in the time of Egypt, when the plagues were sent out, the Lord, told Moses that those things are going to happen. It says, and the glory of the power shall be dried up as a flower. The heat shall arise that is sent over thee. You see, it says, thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chastised with wounds. You see, so the Lord is going to be sending wounds over this place, man. Like a woman beaten with stripes, man. All right? So that the mighty and the lovers shall not be able to receive thee. Okay? So the pestilence, the point was that, the pestilence, and it spoke of the famine, a lack of food. Another, article, that went out this week here, which brother spoke of, yesterday, salmon, I believe it was, let me just search that. Let me find it real quick. Santa Monica Seafood has issued a voluntary recall of its Atlantic salmon portions with seafood stuffing. So it's a salmonella outbreak in salmon. Also the price of food. Okay, just a couple, notes on the famine. Also, with the famine, it was salmon, and they I think they basically like cloning it, which I may try to find the article that I seen, and drop it on chat. Drop it, in the description, But there's I think they're gonna, start cloning the salmon because they, took all of it out of the oceans, man, out of the rivers. All right. And America is known for, its greed, its mass producing, So these are just a couple of factors, to point, to the end of the times, man. So Lord willing, it was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close up by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until the next time.